Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Edwina. I am extremely grateful to have you here with me. In today's video, we are going to discuss 15 essential skills to have before you relocate abroad. I mean, the more of these skills you have, the better it is going to be for you. These skills do not only save you money, but they also make you lots of money. Without wasting much time, let's get started. The very first skill, which can never be overemphasized, is driving. Yes, driving. Driving is a very essential skill to have here. I know in some parts of the world, driving is more or less like luxury, but here driving is very, very essential. In fact, in some works that you might even think that it is not driving related, for example, as a carer, for some agencies, before they hire you, they want to know if you know how to drive, if you have a driving license, or if you have a car, because some of the people you care for, you would have to take them to their hospital appointments. You would have to drive them to their hospital's appointment. So although you are working as a carer, which is not directly linked to driving, driving becomes a very essential role in your work. So in the application process, you will be asked, do you drive? Do you know how to drive? And answering no to that question means that you do not even get a job. Knowing how to drive in this country gives you an added advantage when you are even looking for work. Yes, it does. I do not know if it is the same everywhere, but especially here in Canada, knowing how to drive is really, really essential to job seekers. Also, when you know how to drive, it is one of the quickest things you can do on your own. You do not need to be applying for jobs. All you need to do is to get a car, and probably you're able to start some delivery jobs on your own. You are able to start DoorDash, Uber Eats on your own, and you are even able to drive Uber on your own without waiting whilst your colleagues are waiting to be employed. You have that advantage to start working on your own. So yes, if you are thinking of relocating abroad, please do not forget to learn how to drive and get a driving license before you take off. The next skill, which is closely related to it, is that once you know how to drive, then make sure to learn some basic mechanic skills. Okay, such that when your tire is deflated, you can pump it on your own. When you can change your tires on your own, you can change your oils, because those little skills, it will surprise you the amount of money you would have to pay to get it done. Yeah, so do well to learn them. Okay, it will save you a lot of money, and you can even also do it for people that are close to you and earn some money from that. The next point is barbering. Learn how to barber. You need to learn how to barber. I mean, it is very important that you learn how to do this. It will save you lots of money, especially as a man. In Toronto, where I am, it will not cost you anything less than $35 to get a haircut. And the fact that you might not even get it the way you want it, because some people are not just used to cutting African hair. That's $35 I'm talking about does not even include shaving your facial hair. It is just your head. So any other addition comes at an extra cost. So if you know how to do this, you are going to save yourself a lot of money, and you can also do it for others. Imagine even just a family like mine. If my husband is supposed to shave like once every 2 weeks, and my son is also supposed to shave once every 2 weeks, it means that both of them are going to spend $140 shaving in every month. I had to learn how to shave to save my family that $140 every month. This is something I could have easily learned back home and learned very well. Unfortunately, I think back home we tend to think that these traits are for people who are not so academically inclined, people who are not able to further their education, people who drop out of school at certain points are the kind of people who learn these traits. So I mean, if you are focused on school, you do not consider learning these traits. I think it's one of the biggest harms we did to ourselves, because you find yourself in a place and circumstances surrounding you and the situation pushes you to learn. Thank God to YouTube that people have videos where they teach some of these things, so you can just take the video and learn. I had never held a clipper before. Until I got to this country, I had never held a clipper before. But when I looked at that amount of money that was going to go out of my house every month, I said, no way. I had to learn. So when I started, I was just shaving my son's hair, and with time, Organ permitted me to shave his hair too. So by God's grace, I'm able to save my family about $140 a month, which is not bad. I mean, if you are an expert in this, if you have really learned this at home, it means that you can do it for your friends and charge them something lesser. You can charge $20 and people will be happy to have you do it for them, because sometimes they do not even get it the way they want it when they go out to get it done. They do not get it the way they want it, but they do it anyway because they have no option. So it really helps if you know how to do these things. Okay? The fourth point is hairdressing. Making women's hair, braiding, cornrows, and all those things. It's very expensive here. It is very, very, very expensive here. And unlike home, where you can just walk into a hairdressing salon to get it done, here you have to book appointments. And sometimes you try to book appointments and the person would even tell you that I am all booked, or I do not have space for any more clients. I mean, the inconveniences are even so much. So as a woman, at least the basic one, the cornrow that you will use to wear your weave on, you should be able to do that on your own. The cornrow that you will braid on your hair, on your own head to wear your weave on, you should be able to do that. If you are able to learn this well, you would be able to do it for others and earn lots of money from it. Getting braids done here can charge up to $250 to get braids done. Imagine you take your time to really learn this thing well. It's going to not only save you money, but it's also going to make you lots of money. The good thing is that when you come here fresh and you are looking for a job and you know some of these things handy, whilst you are still looking for some form of job, you can also be doing this to sustain yourself. The other thing is that, you know, if you are a student, it even helps the better, because some of the students' timetable are not even flexible to allow them to do their part-time job. So if you know how to do this, it helps. Also, even if you're a student and you have a part-time job, you know you have a limit of 20 hours to work in a week in Canada, right? You are still able to do these on the side, and it does not affect the 20 hours you have to work. So it really all works to your advantage. The next skill is makeup. You know, the way we Africans do our makeup, sometimes you need an African to do it for you. And depending on where you are, sometimes finding one is just difficult. So if you know how to do this yourself, it helps you so much. And once you are able to do it on yourself, it is easy to get people to do it for, because these are things that you do and people see your makeup is so nice, who did it for you? And that is how you sell yourself, and in no time you are going to get people who like you to do it for them, because one, you are going to do it just the way they like it, just the way they are used to. Secondly, you will not charge them as much as they're going out to get it done. So it saves you money because you do it for yourself. You don't have to pay for to get it done. Secondly, it makes you money whilst you do it for others. The next point is some basic dressmaking skills. It is interesting. You know, some of these things, where you come from, it never bothers you, because I mean, you can get it done at very little cost, but that is not the situation here. If you need, even if your zipper gets spoiled, if you do not take care, that will be the last you see of your dress. Because if you carry the dress to get it done, the amount you will be charged will surprise you. So you will just fold the dress and abandon it. If you know how to do these basic things, like changing of zips, opening up your dress when it becomes too tight, or like tightening up your dress when it becomes too loose, or some small patches, it is going to save you a great deal of money. It does not just save you, it also gives you an opportunity to do it for others, because so many people need people to do this for them. My neighbor had to pack his things that needed to be alterated to Ghana to get it done and be brought back. So if you know how to do these things here, it is going to make you lots of money. The next one is decor. Okay, I mean, people do parties a lot, birthday parties, baby showers, a whole lot. So those simple decor, backdrops, balloon, I mean, all those simple things that you can easily learn, it's going to make you lots of money. The truth about all these things is that they pay more than minimum wage per hour. Braiding, sewing, decoration, all these things that I'm mentioning pay more than minimum wage per hour. And we all know that when you come into this country new, you are most likely to get a job that you'll be paid minimum wage. So imagine that you already know how to do something that pays you more than minimum wage per hour. What do you think about that, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. My next point is painting. If you are the type who has interest in painting, please learn how to paint. It is going to make you lots and lots and lots of money. It is very expensive to get painting done here. So if you know how to do it, it will make you lots of money. You are able to paint your own house and also paint other people's houses for them. I mean, everybody needs to learn how to do these things. But if you are the type who really has interest in them, you can learn it to make it your side hustle, right? Yes. You will not regret learning this thing. The next one is plumbing. These things are very expensive to get done here. You know, you have a little problem with plumbing at home, you call somebody, the person will spend less than 30 minutes and they will finish and they will tell you $150. Yes. So if you know how to do it, that is how much money you are going to save on your own. And also you are able to do it for others and even charge them, say half what they would have paid if they are supposed to get it done outside. And that is still a lot of money for you. So you don't want to joke with these things. If you know how to, the more of these things you know how to do, the better it is for you. My next point is cooking and baking. Cooking and baking. If you know how to cook, I mean, you should know how to cook. First off, you should know how to cook for yourself. because buying food outside is very expensive. Buying food outside is very expensive. So when you know how to cook, it saves you lots of money. Secondly, when you know how to cook very well, that you can cook for others, it also makes you money. Even as a student, you can cook for your colleagues and let them pay you. And some will do it because people are very busy. People will go to work from school, they are going to work, and they barely get time to do any other thing. So people will love that you cook for them to pay you once they know that you know how to cook very well. And also baking, if you know how to bake, you are blessed because there are always parties. My next point is that you need to learn how to be a handyman. You need to learn how to be a handyman, how to use your hand to fix things, at least simple things like putting a table together, fixing your chair, mounting your TV on the wall, and all that. You need to learn how to do these things, because if you are supposed to get somebody to get them done for you, you'll be surprised at how much they will charge to get those things done for you. So you get yourself some toolboxes and learn how to do these things on yourself. Thanks to YouTube, if you do not even know, you can watch videos and get them done. Now, if you're an expert in this, it even comes as an added advantage because you do not just get to do them for yourself, you get to do them for others and charge them. The next thing I would love to talk about is that if you're traveling abroad, you should be somebody who has some sort of sales mindset. You should have some sales mindset, or you should always have some business mind. Okay, you should be a business-minded person. I mean, there are shops that run massive sales, okay, on clothing, on shoes, on jewelry, on perfumes. And if you are a business-minded person, what you can do is that when these shops are running these massive sales, I mean, there are sales that can reduce things up to 80% reduction, up to 80% discounts. So what you can do is to buy these things and then come and sell them on Facebook Market. You do not need to pay anything to sell on Facebook Market. No, you can just buy these things. So when you're buying something on discount, you know the original price and you know the discounted price. So assuming the dress was selling at $100 and it has been discounted to about $30, you can buy this dress and sell it at $50 on Facebook Market, and that earns you money. Same goes for shoes, for jewelry, and all these things. You can buy them. Follow discounts. Know when these shops are running huge discounts and take advantage of them. Go look for things that people will love to buy. I mean, things that you know that this one will sell very quick. Buy those stuff. Come and list them on Facebook Market. Add $10, $20. The good thing about this is that people would even come to your house and pick the things. So you do not even spend any extra cost in delivering the items or whatever. Even at a point where probably you've not gotten a job, you know how to run about and turn things around and earn a little bit of cash on your own. And it helps. Yes, it helps. So because of the numerous sales that happen here, I mean, if you are that kind of person, you can really take advantage of these things. Get real good things that are being discounted and sell them at still better rates. Yeah, so think about that and let me know what you think in the comment section. My next point is that you have some basic IT skills. Microsoft Word, Excel, the basic skills, how to schedule a Zoom meeting, and all these things that are very commonly used lately. Know them. Please know them. It gets easier if you know these basics. Everything here is somewhat IT. your child does not go to school and you need to send an email, you need to communicate mostly through emails. You need to communicate mostly through emails. If your child's teacher wants to communicate to you, it will be through an email. You need to know how to respond to these emails. In fact, you even moving around, you will need your Google Map to do that. So you should know. Nobody will tell you to go to this place and pick a bus and alight at this stop and go. No, you will just be given an address and you are supposed to navigate with the address. Whether you are using a bus or a train or whatever, you are supposed to use your Google Map to do that. So imagine that you don't know how to do all this. You'll be very frustrated and stranded in your early days. Yeah, my very last point is photography. Guys, photography. I mean, I have made various points that had to do with events, and we all know that events always come with photography. Events always comes with photography to help us create memories. Yes, and it is very, very expensive here. One thing that we did, my family and I, and it pained us so much, was how much we had to pay for passport pictures to be taken. We went to take a passport picture and I think we paid over $100. That thing pains me till date, because I'm thinking that we could have just even used our phones to take these pictures and gotten the dimensions or something. Why do we have to go to get it done in a studio, and all that? So imagine you have an interest in photography and you learn it the professional way and you're able to do it. I mean, these things sell. You just need to do for someone and that sells you. There are always occasions where they are looking forward to photographers. People are doing pregnancy photo shoots, people are doing birthday photo shoots, people are doing wedding photo. Lately everything is photo shoots, graduation and all that. So if you are interested in photography, pursue it. Okay, it is going to make you so much money, guys. So these are the points that I put together as the essential skills that we are supposed to learn. Okay, essential skills that are must-haves before you relocate abroad. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and if there are any other skills that I did not add, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. And guys, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly do me the favor of subscribing to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will be notified about it. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.